ఈ రోజు అమల అంటే ఒక వాయిస్ ఉంది అమలకి. అమల ఈజ్ అన్ ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్సర్. షీ గోస్ సమ్వేర్, షీ కెన్ క్రియేట్ అన్ ఇంపాక్ట్ అన్న ఒక స్టేచర్లో ఉన్నాం మనం. అంటే ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇష్యూస్ కావచ్చు, సోషల్ ఇంజస్టిస్ కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే రకరకాల అంశాలు, యానిమల్ రెస్క్యూ కావచ్చు. అట్లాంటి ప్లాట్ఫామ్స్లో అమలాస్ ప్రెజెన్స్ ఉంటే దాని వాల్యూ పెరుగుతుంది. ఈ పాయింటర్ని మీరు ఎలా చూస్తారు?
I hesitate to say that, Prema. I kind of step back from all of that because I know there are amazing people doing such good work there. And they're doing serious work.
But oka validation annadi important kada Amala. Correct. But oka validation annadi important kada. Amala lanti oka vyakti.
But very honestly, the last 10 years I've only been focusing here. Because I feel the young people need someone. Otherwise, suddenly we'll have a whole gap with nobody trained and ready. I saw my father-in-law envision, that everybody is going abroad. There won't be anybody for Telugu cinema. What about Telugu cinema? And he had this whole thing. So I thought, okay, I've done all of that for a long time. Let me at least contribute to my family, because they took care of me for so long and took care of all my dreams and wishes and whatever. And I saw Nagarjuna shouldering everything himself, and I said, all right, it's time now. I have the understanding and the commitment. Let me take this responsibility, and I take this responsibility very seriously.
So which means మీరు ఇప్పుడు మీ ఫోకల్ పాయింట్ అంతా అన్నపూర్ణ ఫిల్మ్ స్కూలే, మిగతావన్నీ మీరు అలా హోల్డ్ లో పెట్టలేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్, అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ టేకెన్ కేర్ ఆఫ్.
I'm a volunteer, but I'm not a leader.
Okay.
లీడర్షిప్ ఎవరి చేతిలో ఇవ్వాలి కదా.
బట్ ఎవరన్నా ఎప్పుడైనా
ఇక్కడ ఒక కాలు మునిగిపోతాను.
బట్ ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా ఈ ఎన్వైరన్మెంటల్ రిలేటెడ్ ఇష్యూస్ మీద మిమ్మల్ని వచ్చి దాని గురించి మాట్లాడమను, ఒక స్పీకర్ గా ఉండమను, కొంతమందిని అడ్రస్ చేయమను అడిగితే, డూ యూ డూ దాట్? డూ యూ గో?
I never used to do preaching. The one mission I took up, which I must say did have an impact, when Vice President of the United States, Al Gore, when he got the Nobel Prize, he came to India for 3 days. They invited 100 NGO leaders from across the country. I was one. And in Delhi, he gave a 3-day training on the matter of climate change.
Okay.
What does it do? How does it impact humanity? What are the changes that are going to happen? How should a country and NGO movement gear up to face those changes? He gave a beautiful training, and we got the science of it. The commitment was that we would commit to a certain number of presentations over the next 5 years to spread the word.
Okay.
So I gave presentations to various chief ministers, to IAS officers, to IPS officers, to even till today Mari Chinna Reddy Institute calls me, different IPS training centers, schools, colleges, corporate sector. I really devoted 2 days in a week where I would go and give these presentations talking about the science. In 5 years' time, we saw the whole country burst, because there were hundreds of people doing this, going and explaining the science. Suddenly, in every school and every college, climate change became a compulsory subject. Government departments were opened because of that. It became a factor in every discussion that what is the climate change impact. Today we are seeing this. This morning I got a message from a very dear friend who has moved from Cochin to Kodaikanal, saying that last 2 to 3 years the temperatures have become unbearable. That it's spoiling her health. She can't think straight. She's moved to Kodaikanal. She's left her job and her success and her life there, and she's teaching a school in a school. She's teaching science. She says, I had to do it. I just could not live like that anymore. A friend from Bombay, same thing. A friend from Bangalore, same thing, the kind of challenges. So the world is changing. Climate has become such an important
Very true.
So at the right time, if you do your bit, then you step back. It's not yours anymore. The point is it should get into the collective discussion.
బట్ ఈ క్లైమేట్ చేంజ్ అన్న కాంటెంట్ కానీ టాపిక్ కానీ దీనికి రిలేటెడ్ స్టఫ్ కానీ మీ కరిక్యులం కూడా ఉందా అంటే
Compulsory. Any higher education institution has to have environmental studies.
Okay.
But we approach it from studying the environment of the city, making documentary on environmental issues of the city. We study it from a different perspective. Urke examలు రాయడం అనేది కాదు. And beautiful is this Jawaharlal Nehru University, Arts and Architecture University, who has affiliated us. They have a beautiful approach to education. And they encourage activity-based learning, and they constantly discussion with us on how we're improving the curriculum. It's a very, very good change that you're seeing in the whole space.
Amazing.
Where you bring learning to the forefront. ఊరికే మగ్ చేయడం కాదు, ఎగ్జామ్ రాయడం కాదు, బట్ యూ యాక్చువల్లీ టేక్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఇన్ ద సబ్జెక్ట్ అండ్ లెర్న్ ఇట్, అండ్ దెన్ ఇట్ బికమ్స్ ద బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ స్టోరీ.